today we're going to be reacting to 3 creepy or scary videos. The first of which is going to be Meat Canyon's newest video, POV, Scooby-Doo Caught You. So, you already know, I don't know why I'm always on Meat Canyon over here, but here we go.
New store, new merch, meatcanyon.store. We got new hoodies and new shirts. Please check it out for my family. Thank you.
Alright, gang, we got the ghoul who was scaring all those people at the ice cream shop. Let's go find the cops and get this crook booked so we can move on to our next mystery. Scoob, why don't you stay here in case he tries any funny business?
You want to know how I would have gotten away with your crime?
Bro, get away from the camera! Get away from the... Alright, hold on. Alright.
You want to know how I would have gotten away with your crime?
My ears!
I would have killed the ice cream store owner, burned the tips of their fingers, and cut up their body into 12 tiny pieces, scattering them in the ocean and burying them deep in the woods. You got too showboaty with all your gimmicks. As a fellow artist, I respect the work you've done.
Artist?
But you were weak. You were weak to leave the store owners alive.
Scoob! Like, I got us a sandwich, man.
What are these noises?
Scoob loves his sandwiches. Scooby loves his sandwiches, don't you, buddy?
Oh my God.
Come here, let me pet you, buddy.
No!
Scoob's got a big old belly. Don't you, Scooby? Yes, you do. Look at you. Me and the gang wish Scooby was a girl so we could give him better belly rubs. Oh, it's hard to rub Scooby's soft belly without almost touching his dingy. Oops. Like I got it at the end there a bit, but... Well, I better be getting back. I'll talk to you later, Scooby.
That was a close one.
Please.
I almost got caught talking to you. Now where was I? Oh, that's right. I'd not only kill the store owner, I'd kill the wife, the kids, cousins, aunts, and uncles. Justice isn't pursued if there's no one seeking retribution. So I hopped from town to town, acting like a smooth-brained dog who solves innocent cases involving small-town business owners like yourself. I'm only gonna live to be 8 years old. Hell, maybe 9. I plan on taking as many souls as I can to hell with me.
Come on, Scoob! Let's go solve more clues, buddy!
Looks like that's my call. On to the next town. You know too much.
Bro, why? Alright guys, we're at our second video, which is again another one of Meat Canyon's latest videos dropping. End of a Minion. Let's go ahead and hop right into it.
New store, new merch, meatcanyon.store. We got new hoodies and new shirts. Please check it out for my family. Thank you.
We'll check it out. I'm already concerned.
The group is celebrating life today.
Why y'all got his tits out, man? Why y'all...
A member of their flock seems to be leaving and doesn't plan to return.
Why are they so hyper? His veins are coming out of it.
yellow Tic Tac embarks on its final journey alongside its family. Finding a natural resting ground, he strips off his attire and lays bare on the sharp blades of grass, where the creature will starve itself to death. It doesn't stray away from the hunger. It embraces it like a warm blanket. The long road filled with cracks and intruding weeds has been traveled and met with its inevitable end.
Bro, please just hurry up and die, bro. Please.
Finally, the creature draws its final breath, breathing in the beautiful air it's been able to enjoy its entire life for a final time. Resting peacefully now.
This is kind of sad. Like, what?
But death is not the only visitor on this day. Life rears its head and decides to visit us as well.
Bro, no.
Disgustingly, the teeth begin to slowly pop out of the gums and reveal that they are baby minions. The minions starve themselves before death.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
To give all the vital life to its offspring, never chewing another bite of food and never consuming liquid, all in an attempt to make sure the younglings have a chance for survival. The family wastes no time collecting the new offspring, welcoming them into the flock. Finally,
bro, this is not National Geographic, bro. What?
Body that gave them life.
You're not gonna torture.
The ashes cascading through the air dance amongst the wind, trickling down like dry rain upon the newborn's face. A wonderful moment of clarity that life is ever fleeting and to be cherished at every moment.
This one,
it's not a matter of if they left a
go
mark
somewhere,
on the world.
You're looking at me.
One to be transcribed for endless seas of people to revel over for millennia. It's a miracle that they lived at all, and that they did so with love in their heart.
What else am I gonna look at?
And for others that were so close to
Stop
them.
looking at me! Oh my lord. Woo! Meat Canyon, why? First one was like kind of creepy. The first one was creepy as hell. The second one was kind of sad. A little bit beautiful too. But still creepy. Cause that was extremely unnecessary. They had to, you know what I'm saying? That was very, very unnecessary. All right, next video. All right, y'all, here's the last video right here. This is an animated horror story by Llama Arts, and this one's called A Close Call. Let's go ahead and watch it. I already told him it's a close call, all right, Ian?
I had just reluctantly returned home from an extended vacation trip to Japan after experiencing delicious food beyond compare.
I want to go to Japan. I mainly want to go for the food. Though. All right.
A beautiful country and spending time with amazing people. Needless to say, I was a bit depressed about coming home.
It'd be like that. Me and my lady, we went to Vegas for a vacation, and on the ride home, we was pissed because we was coming home. But at the same time, there's no place like home. You know what I'm saying? So, part of us is like, dang, we want to go back and do this and that. But then, okay, we coming back home. We gonna be chilling. We in our space. You know what I'm saying? So, I get what he's saying.
I went straight to my bedroom and passed out before doing anything else.
You'd be like
Rather, I didn't have the energy to do anything else. It was probably for that reason that I failed to notice subtle hints that my home was not as lonely without me as I believed.
What you mean?
Hours later, I awoke in the middle of the night to the sound of scuttling noises and the floorboards creaking.
You got rats?
Understandably confused, I got out of bed and made my way into the hallway that was connected to both
That's what
the
it sound
living
like.
room and kitchen.
Got some little raccoons around?
Cautiously, I crept my way through the darkness, groping the wall next to me for balance in my tired state as I trudged forward.
Did you have to say group?
I, however, made the fatal mistake of stepping onto one of the loudest boards in the hallway, alerting whoever or whatever was lurking in the shadows of the next room.
You should know where all the spots are.
I paused, as did the entity in the next room, before a whoosh of air was heard as they retreated into whatever crevice they had come out of. Taking a nervous gulp of air, I walked into the living room and turned on the nearby lamp that dimly lit up the room. Looking around, I spotted not a soul, but rather some of my furniture was disturbed. What's more, a couple of my kitchen cabinets were slightly ajar. Bewildered, but with my guard up, I went over and closed them all before readjusting my furniture, by which point I had relaxed. I chalked up the odd noises and movements to my jet-lagged brain and shrugged, deciding to just head back to bed. I wish the story...
Time out. It's one thing to hear noises, alright? Because, you that could be anything, you know what I'm saying? You got wind, I don't know if you got pets or something, you got critters running around, you got bugs hitting your windows, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You got bushes. But when you come home and you see your stuff moved around on the couch, and you ain't moved it, and you live by yourself, you need to investigate. And you need to get the blink.
Ended there, but I was not so lucky. Before entering the hallway to my room, I saw that the large metal covering to the air vent above the couch was missing. Peering up at it, I mumbled, "What the?" before a crooked face filled with abject disdain for my existence popped into view. Startled, I fell to the ground and began crawling away as I heard the man begin screeching incoherently as he dropped down onto the couch.
Now you running it?
I watched in horror as his joints cracked beneath his raggedy hoodie and heavily stained jeans.
Oh, hold on.
He stared at me, silent now, before brandishing a knife out of his back pocket and pointed it towards me. "My house now."
See? How you gonna be concerned somebody's in your house and walk around the house unarmed? Unarmed. You could at least grab the knife, you know what I'm saying? You could have had y'all some anime one-on-one sword fighting going on right here, but nope. You walking around, no protection. No protection. Come on, my man. But yeah, he gonna have to run him. You gonna have to see me. I'm ready to die. You ain't touching none of my snacks. You done went through my kitchen. It's me and you. All my fruit snacks!
Cracked beneath his raggedy hoodie and heavily stained jeans. He stared at me, silent now.
What you wanna do?
Before brandishing a knife out of his back pocket.
No, whatever.
And pointed it towards me.
What you gonna do with it?
"My house now! Mine! You left it! It's mine!"
Huh?
He shouted with a slurred voice.
Damn!
As he charged towards me. I hurriedly crawled towards my room.
You telling me I can't be away from my house for a little bit? Without someone coming over, pissing on the floor and claiming that theirs?
And slammed the door behind me and locked it as he started jabbing his blade into the door, yelling at me to die. Shakily, I called the police and sobbed as I told them what was happening.
Quit crying!
Thankfully, I was told a patrol car was nearby my neighborhood and they would be at my house in minutes. I stayed on the phone and picked up a baseball bat just in case that deranged cretin broke down my door.
Let him break it down.
A few horrendous minutes later, the police arrived, and after a quick but violent struggle, they managed to subdue the intruder. After locking him in the back seat of the patrol car, the cops investigated my house and found that the man apparently had been living there while I was gone. But not just that. Apparently, he'd been staying at my house without me noticing for a few months.
You stupid.
According to the police, they found paper stuffed under the couch that was filled with nothing but incoherent ramblings about how he planned to kill me one day when the time was right. with the dates next to each entry predating my trip to Japan by an uncomfortable amount of time. Frankly, I'm happy to be alive and relieved that the situation was resolved so quickly. But still, I make sure to triple check the locks in my home after that little incident.
Nah. You don't need to triple check the locks. You need to triple check your senses. Couldn't have been me. I would have been, see, I would have felt them. I would have felt his presence around me. How someone living in your house for a few months and you ain't know? How big your house is? Couldn't have been me. You mean to me you ain't seen him not once? You ain't heard him not once? Then all of a sudden you go to Japan, you come back, he just popping up.
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you would like to support the channel, check out the merch link in the video description.
Y'all check out that merch. I'm not checking. I did like that little shirt though. Alright y'all, that was 3 creepy or scary videos today by these reactions. If you guys like the video, make sure you guys give a thumbs up and follow. Yup. So you telling me you made it this far in the video and you ain't liked and subscribed yet? Let me find out. Also, make sure you check the description for the link to the original video and support their channel as well.